Hey story lovers. If you're into mystery, suspense, and unexpected twists, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, relax, and let's dive into today's story. Victoria lived in a world carved out of glitter and gold. A life many envied but few truly understood. To the world, she was the epitome of perfection: luxurious parties, private jets, designer dresses, and headlines that praised her beauty and lineage. But behind closed doors, Victoria felt like a caged bird, trapped within velvet chains. Decisions were made for her, alliances forged in her name, and a marriage to a billionaire's son was already written in stone. Every smile she flashed for the cameras was a mask. Every gala she attended was another night spent longing for something real, something untouched by money and power. On the night of her 23rd birthday, as the elite clinked glasses in her honor, Victoria sneaked out onto the mansion's rooftop. As fireworks painted the sky in colors, she wished for one thing she had never had: freedom. It was in the dim, cozy corner of a bookstore cafe where Victoria first met Alex. Alex wasn't from her world. He worked double shifts, wore worn-out sneakers, and dreamed of one day opening his own art gallery. His world was messy, unpredictable, but it was real. Their first conversation was accidental: a spilled coffee, an embarrassed apology, a shared laugh. But something clicked. Alex didn't recognize her celebrity status or her surname. He just saw a girl with kind eyes and a curious mind. And for the first time in her life, Victoria wasn't a heiress, a brand, or a headline. She was just Victoria. Day after day, she returned. Book recommendations turned into conversations about dreams and fears. Coffee dates turned into long walks under city lights. Somewhere along the way, friendship blurred into love. For the first time, Victoria tasted freedom, not the kind bought with money, but the kind born from being truly seen and loved. When Victoria's family discovered the affair, all hell broke loose. "You're throwing away your future for a nobody," her father roared, slamming his fist on the marble table. She was given a choice: abandon Alex and secure her inheritance, or stay with him and be cut off forever. The media erupted in scandal. Victoria's fall from grace became tabloid gold. Friends turned into strangers. Her credit cards were cancelled, her security detail removed. But none of it mattered. Victoria chose love. She and Alex moved into a tiny apartment above the bookstore. The walls were thin, the heater was faulty, and the future was terrifyingly uncertain. They built their world from scratch: cheap furniture, second-hand books, and dreams stitched together with hope. It wasn't easy. There were nights of hunger, days of doubt. They fought over bills, over missed opportunities, over fear. But every fight ended with apologies whispered into each other's skin. Every setback became a brick in the foundation of their love. Victoria learned to find magic in burnt toast breakfasts and rainy bus rides. Alex learned to carry her pain without trying to fix it. They weren't rich in money anymore, but they were wealthy in ways her old life could never have given her. Victoria's health began to decline, a rare, aggressive illness that no doctor had foreseen. Hospital visits replaced date nights. Medical bills piled higher than dreams. Alex watched helplessly as the girl who had once danced barefoot in the rain grew weaker every day. But she never complained. Even in her frailty, Victoria glowed with a fierce, defiant love. On her final night, as rain lashed against their small apartment window, Alex held her in his arms. Her breathing was shallow, her body frail. She smiled faintly, her fingers tracing invisible patterns against his chest. In a voice barely above a whisper, she said, "If I had to choose again, I'd still choose you. Loving you was the greatest story of my life." Tears streamed down Alex's face. He hugged her tighter, wishing he could hold back time, wishing love alone could keep her alive. But some battles can't be won. Victoria's hand slipped from his. Her eyes fluttered closed, her last breath a soft sigh against his heart. The world outside continued to roar, but inside, a silence louder than any storm swallowed him whole. The screen fades to black, leaving behind an echo of love that even death couldn't erase.